Hey guys and gals, it's Mission Interruptible, and you might be wondering what I'm doing here. Well, after the events of the last video, I kind of feel like it's best for me to sit back and relax. So, yeah, I decided to sit back and relax here. But it's it's nice, peaceful, and quiet. If you're wondering, that noise is coming from Lena and finally. Man, you're right, Daniel. This is pretty nice and, peaceful and quiet place to, sit back and relax. Yes, it is, Lena. Yes, it is. Oh yeah, by the way, Joker's out, so aren't you gonna do a review on it? Yeah, I'm gonna do a review on it, but I kind of feel I want to do it later. I mean, come on now, you gotta do it now before the interrupter comes in to interrupt again, or maybe have another situation like Shazam. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you gotta do it as fast as possible. Yeah, I guess you're right. You know what? You know what? No, I'm gonna stay here for the review. Yeah, I don't want to leave this place just yet, so I'm just gonna do the review here. Oh, okay then. So have fun. Well, without further ado, let's get into it. So usually I do a non-spoiler review first and then I go into some spoilers, but I kind of feel like I need to just go for a spoiler review for this time because I can't really think of how to describe my opinions without spoiling anything. So yeah, I kind of feel like it's best to put the spoiler warning now. So without further ado, cue the spoiler warning. So yeah, I have heard that this movie is gonna come out almost around 2017. They announced this movie. I recall there was a list of DC movies. Then one of them was a Joker solo film that's inspired by Taxi Driver. So I believe this is the movie that they were talking about. So yeah, I kind of feel like it makes sense that they make a Joker film because out of all the villains, out of not just DC, the entirety of superheroes in general, I kind of feel like Joker makes the most sense to make a full-length movie about, because I kind of feel there's a lot of Joker's character that you can extend and expand upon in one full-length movie. So I kind of like this idea. So yeah, but the thing is, it's not really a Joker film that much really, because it's kind of more of a Joker origin movie, which still can be interesting. Sure, it's not going to be like the true origin story of the Joker because we had plenty of those in the past. Of course, the classic is, falling into a vat of chemicals, or of course, not even having an origin story at all. It's just a plain mystery. But still, I kind of feel like the movie make it towards it might be. Seriously, this movie led me to believe that this could be the true origin story of the Joker. And because, there's a lot of stuff here that really makes sense for him. Like, he was once a failed comedian, which, of course, it makes sense because, he's the Joker. He makes jokes and stuff. And, of course, you got, him having a laughing condition, which totally makes sense because that laugh is kind of unnatural. So, yeah, it makes sense there. And I really like how, we get to see, him descending into madness. And it's actually pretty depressing, which totally makes sense for, the character of Joker. So, yeah, I know I'm saying totally makes sense a lot of times, but seriously, this honestly really makes sense as an origin story for the Joker. So, yeah, sure, his origin story is good in this movie, but what about Joker himself in this movie? Well, he didn't really get that much screen time in the movie, but still, with a lot of time he has in the movie, it's pretty memorable from beginning to end. So, yeah, I really like it. As I said, the origin story is good, and it really sets up a pretty good Joker. So, yeah, we got a pretty good Joker. So, yeah, it's a bit sad that we might not be able to get to see this Joker again, but at least we got enough out of, the allotted runtime he has. Of course, it's not just Joker in this film. There is technically still a Batman, but of course it's in the form of just a young Bruce Wayne, which, yeah, it could be weird in the future, but we're definitely not going to see that. But, yeah, I really like what they did here because, there's a lot of focus on, Bruce Wayne's dad, Thomas Wayne, because that's technically one of the main reasons why Joker descends into madness, and it's actually Thomas Wayne actually kind of got himself killed at the process. So, yeah, it kind of feels interesting, and I always wonder how a Batman will be in the future of this, universe. Sure, we're not gonna see that, but it's really interesting to wonder because, Batman's all about, protecting all the people, in Gotham City in, hopes that whatever happened to him, of course, with, his parents getting killed will not happen to anybody else again. So yeah, I kind of feel like it could be interesting to see how Batman, you know, operates in this universe, because I kind of feel like it could be a bit different. So yeah, it's interesting to think about, even though we might not be able to see that. Who knows? Maybe the director will maybe talk about it someday. But yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to talk about, because this is a really nice and simple movie. There really isn't that much going on, like, you know, in other comic book movies, of course, with all the craziness and stuff. But still, I actually really appreciate that, because, you know, it's nice to have a movie to just sit back and relax and not see intense action with CGI for once. Not saying those are bad at all, those are pretty entertaining and great too, but yeah, it's nice to have a little breather in between, of course, and, you know, Joker is one of that. So yeah, I really like this movie. It's nice to just see, you know, regular but beautiful camera shots without CGI filling up the screen and whatever. Oh, don't get me wrong, there is still kind of CGI in this film, but it's mostly used for backgrounds. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie, and I hope we get to see more of this. Maybe with other super villains, like maybe the Riddler. Maybe we can get a better Catwoman movie, and maybe the Penguin. But technically, Batman Returns is mostly just the Penguin movie. So yeah, but yeah, I can't wait to see what they do with, you know, the success of this movie. So with that said, alright guys and gals, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope you enjoyed the short film that I released like a few days prior to this, of course. I know it's just my first short film, so of course there's bound to be mistakes like almost everywhere. So yeah, feel free to comment. It's the best way for me to improve in maybe a future short film, of course. So yeah, and of course comment in this video as well. Maybe express your opinions on Joker. So yeah, for what's next for the channel, I'm thinking of doing one more review before I kind of take a break, because I'm gonna be a bit busy in, you know, this October. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna be releasing one more video, and then I'll probably be taking a break. But once November hits, I'm probably gonna be completely free. So yeah, hopefully I can release more videos during that time. So stay tuned for that. So until then, guys, rock it on. No, I'm just gonna sit here. I'm just gonna sit back and relax. Yeah.